register Simcoe identity.
Welcome back, Clan Wolf Warriors. I am Nova Captain L1011 Widebody. We are continuing the Clan Wolf campaign, Aquiline Fire. Aquiline, that is Latin for eagle. Or eagle-like, in the same way that lupine is wolf, or wolf-like. Mission briefing. We have remounted our assault on Boreal Town, Wotan. The drop is complete. During the drop, one of our command dropships, the Hermione, crashed. It's another name from mythology. The wreckage contains highly sensitive and necessary data stores that must not fall into the hands of the enemy. Codename Aquiline Fire, Planet Wotan. Terrain, Geographic Anomaly, Crystalline Forms. Time, Dawn. Your unit must find the dropship wreckage, download the data packs if possible by inspection, and then destroy the dropship wreckage. Search the zone by following your nav sequence. The enemy undoubtedly knows of the dropship's location. Objectives: Primary, inspect the dropship wreckage to download data. Primary, destroy the dropship wreckage after inspection. Secondary, destroy all enemy units in the area. Return to stuff site. Nav Kappa. Situation. As Wolf Omnifighters streaked out of their dropships toward the city of Boreal Town, the city seemed to come to life. Beams of ruby, emerald, and sapphire light stabbed into the sky, and soon the sound of explosions rocked the night. Within minutes, small spots of bright orange flame appeared in the darkened city streets, marking the spots where the fighters' bombs had struck. In the rolling hills outside the darkened city, waves of Wolf dropships landed and unleashed their cargo of mechs. Within minutes, Wolf Omni-mechs had reached the city and begun to slug it out with the Falcon mechs that hid behind the empty buildings and darted through the narrow avenues. In the middle of the chaos, a star of Wolf mechs circled one of their own and made their way into Boreal Town. The group of mechs met little resistance as they made their way to the heart of the city. The area was built on the highest point in the city and provided a spectacular view of the once thriving metropolis, but the MechWarriors did not notice. Then they reached a ring of buildings and encountered a lone Jade Falcon executioner. They had found their prey, and thus commences the circle of equals between Sakan Vandevan Chistu of the Jade Falcons and Ulrich Kerensky, Khan of the Clan Wolf. I believe he's the Khan, or the Sakan. I think he's the Khan, right? Okay. Abort. This is one of the missions that did give me some trouble the first time I played through it, because it's easy to get lost in the terrain in this mission and find yourself not knowing where you are or where you should be looking. As noted, there's crystalline anomalies in the desert, and they show up as enemy targets, so it makes it difficult to target the enemies. Let's see, what mech haven't I used? I don't think I've used the summoner, have I? Let's see, what should I use? Let's not use an autocannon. Let's see, there's quite a lot of mechs in this mission. Oh, this looks like a good weapons layout. The summoner does have jump jets. It's a 70-ton frontline assault mech. Good maneuverability. This one should run a little hot with only 14 heat sinks and 4 pulse lasers, but I think this should be a good layout. We got a mix of long-range and short-range weaponry. Those are just regular SRMs, so those are just dumbfire SRMs. And that shouldn't be too much of a problem because we'll have some targeting difficulty because of the aforementioned anomalies. So let's accept that as our mech. We will get to use another star mate who will give Urbis something useful to pilot. Let's see. The Mad Dog shouldn't have any problems, because once the friendly AI targets an enemy, it won't have any problems engaging it like we will. So that should be alright. That's a good fire support mech. I think we're ready to go. I believe this is the last mission before our next trial. We're getting close to the end of the game. End of the Wolf campaign, I should say. Okay, let's launch.